Yeah, that's a real thing. Hello, it's Thursday. Welcome to SJU. Welcome to the internet. I'm Joe, Danielle, Spencer, talking about all sorts of exciting things today. The Simpsons and Disney, and will Disney cancel The Simpsons? Zachary Levi, happy that his Marvel character is dead because he hates Marvel. And good news, guys, Movie Pass is back. Let's start with our...
Before we start, Joe, there's one thing that's not on this rundown.
Oh, wait.
Masked Singer.
Oh, God.
And the Masked Singer,
Yeah,
Add it
so
to
I'll
the
have to
rundown.
recap. It'll be brief. I know a lot of people got a little impatient with our Masked Singer breakdown last
Didn't
time.
need to be half the show.
Didn't it?
Well, how about let's challenge ourselves this week and we Masked Singer in 60 seconds?
We'll see.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. First of all, though, breaking news, Billy's in my ear right now. Apparently, there was a very cryptic video featuring the dude. Is it the Big Lebowski 2? No, it's a Super Bowl ad, and it'd be weird if the Coen brothers of any filmmaker announced The Big Lebowski 2 by Jeff walking up in his old costume, pointing at the camera, and then walking off.
On
and
Twitter.
Then on Twitter with the Super Bowl
That's
date.
how the Coen brothers operate.
Yeah.
They shoot in complete secrecy,
Yes.
and then they launch on the same day as the Super Bowl.
Sequels. Yeah.
It's just because Cardi B also put up a Super Bowl preview. Why are we getting these previews for Super Bowl commercials? It's so confusing.
We're all going to look real stupid when we're watching Bigger Lebowski at 10 o'clock on Super Bowl Sunday.
Starring Cardi B.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, sorry if you're really excited about Bigger Lebowski. Or Little Lebowski, and it's about his son.
Oh, God.
Save for another fake movie trailer. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
sure.
It's like the Dundee one. It's
and Jacob
entertaining.
Tremblay is dressed as him, and he's like, "I'm your boy. I really pull your life together."
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen though.
Visa.
It's everywhere you want to be, man. Story number 1: could Disney end up canceling The Simpsons? This is via Slash-Film and Variety. Disney's mulling over pulling the plug on one of America's oldest TV institutions.
Just like that.
The Simpsons. The animated series is currently in the midst of its 30th season. There's almost a deal in place to keep the show going for seasons 31 and 32. After that, though, it might be time to finally say goodbye to Springfield. So,
Hasn't it been time for a while?
yeah.
Once you start talking about 30th seasons, people have been born and had children during the time that the show has been on the air.
Yeah, marriage anniversaries stop being special around this time, and then you don't get props until about 50 years. So they're just in this no man's land of this has been going on too long.
What is the 30th marriage anniversary? It's not paper.
Pete Moss.
Pete Moss.
Yeah, Beef Moss.
Pewter. It's pewter. It's just like those, what are those things you do?
I think it's remembering it. I'm opening up at Go Bananas in Des Moines, Iowa.
Sound like Krusty.
I'm tired of doing this show. That's him talking about The Simpsons, not me talking about doing SJU, which I love. In 2013, FX secured cable and streaming syndication rights for the series for $750 million. But a new syndication deal could make that number look stupid. So when broadcast television syndication deals were first set for the show in the 1990s, they were exclusive and they were open-ended, meaning they ran for as long as the show continued to air original episodes on Fox. So a little bit of background, deals like this used to be common. They were meant to provide security for producers in a world where cable syndication wasn't really a big thing yet. It hadn't taken off, and streaming was science fiction. But in the case of The Simpsons, the original deals have kept the Fox studio from being able to fully exploit the show's value. So the FX deal is in place till 2023.
They've exploited it.
Afterwards,
they've exploited, but maybe not. They
When
haven't
you have a
run-
ride, when you have a ride at multiple amusement parks, I'd say you've exploited it to
it's pretty-
an appropriate degree.
But are there enough Bartman plushes, though? Are there a few more that they can just wring out?
We will
of
not
this
stop
thing?
until everyone is doing the Bartman.
Yeah. In 2019.
Yeah.
The Bird Box Bartman Challenge. Can we make that a thing? Sure. Okay.
You can do anything.
So FX's deal is in place until 2023. Afterwards, if Disney decided to end the show after season 32, it would free Disney to negotiate a new deal or deals covering broadcast, cable, and streaming that would potentially be worth a lot more than $750 million. So, in other words, to quote our fearless leader, long story endless, The Simpsons might be worth even more money canceled than it is airing. So the show actually burns money right now to produce, especially with the actors' deals and the high paychecks that come with everyone involved and ratings kind of slipping. So all that said, is it time for The Simpsons to end?
I mean, just from a personal level, I kind of hope not, because even though it's not the show it was in the golden era of it, and every single writer and producer and all the talent, save for the voice actors, have moved on to other shows. So what's that like Greek myth of like the Theseus's ship, and you replace like a plank by plank, and all like at what point it's like not the Simpsons
when's the new
anymore,
ship, yeah.
right? But my personal hope is that they Cheers Frasier it, and we get a Simpsons a Springfield set show around a new Simpsons character, or not a new Simpsons character, a beloved Simpsons character.
Interesting
Apu.
move. which they'll definitely
That'll do it.
they'll definitely handle beautifully.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm gonna kill it off. There we go.
I start thinking of The Simpsons. Like, when's the last time you heard like a good news story about The Simpsons? Like, you'll never believe what they did on The Simpsons this week. It's always like, you'll never believe what they did on The Simpsons.
Yeah,
this
that
week.
wasn't great. Not as high point, but
or someone's holding out for more money, or something like that. Is it's part of the fabric of America, I guess. But
what if they
faded.
reverse Cheers it and it's Moe's? I'd watch Moe's every week.
Yeah.
And like you get
You
into
know
Moe's
what?
life.
yeah, I'll watch Moe's. That's usually my favorite part of the show anyway. I like everybody at that dumb
It's like
bar.
Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
But I mean,
before
they're
that.
all pushing a minimum of 60, right? The voice actors, because they've been doing it for 30
Yeah.
years.
Let's age them up. Let's age up all the characters. Let's have
Yeah.
them catch up with where they are
Some
now.
of the flash
Yeah,
forward
it just-
episodes are good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not all.
But
Most are
the
not.
Lisa being president one is like acknowledged as maybe one of the worst episodes of the show ever, where
Yes.
Hunter's
Yeah.
hunting for, Homer's hunting for Abraham Lincoln's gold, and all like I know a lot of people say like that's it.
Yeah.
I also
That's
don't
the-
want to
that's
see.
the-
I also don't want to see President Lisa now that we know where Lisa lands on the Apu thing.
Do you want to? That's true. Do you want to know how long The Simpsons has been around? That episode, which people point to as like where the show like lost its magic, was like 18 years
10,
ago.
20 years.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. how
Kids
long
born
The
after it
Simpsons has been
vote
around.
now.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I check in once in a while, and it's not a bad show. It's
Sure.
just not the greatest show on television anymore.
And how
which is-
dare it.
And how dare they, 30 years later.
And also, I get selling the syndication rights, broadcast rights, etc. But streaming rights, why would Disney sell the streaming rights to anyone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would go.
keep
Wouldn't
those.
they just keep them and
Yeah.
sell it to themselves? Because
Yeah, it
why
goes
would
on
you sell it to
Hulu or
Hulu
the
or
Disney
anyone
app,
else?
yeah.
When I guess if they're part owner of Hulu, then maybe they'd sell it to Hulu. But that's the other weird thing is like they're gonna
But Hulu
negotiate
now
a huge
owns-
streaming
They now
deal.
own FXX, right? Or is that separate?
I don't know how
already
everything
has the
works.
rights.
know.
It's
I only guide the show like Roth. I don't have her knowledge base.
Fair.
I am.
You're a paper
I am a
Roth.
phony. I am a paper Roth. Hi, I'm Paper Roth. I really kind of like the spin-off idea, though. My vote is Hank Scorpio.
Oh, that'd be great.
Scorpio, yeah.
I'd watch
We
Scorpio.
go to, what's it called? Falls? Where's that place?
Oh God, I don't remember the name of the town from You Only Move Twice
Yeah.
now, but yeah, I'd watch something set in that
Thompsons.
town completely. Yeah.
Or
I start
Shelbyville.
fires.
Let's do a Shelbyville show.
That could be fun.
Yeah. All new
Millhouse moved to
characters.
Shelbyville. Maybe it could be like a Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's like, but in Shelbyville, he's a king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Hey guys, Zachary Levi is real happy that his Marvel character is dead. This is via IGN.
Oh,
what a-
I forgot how that looked up close.
Oh, I'm sorry about Venom. Look at that wig. Look at that wig.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that
and
is
the
the same
facial
wig
hair?
that Michelle Williams wore.
Yeah,
think
they
it
just
is.
In
knocked it
Venom,
right
I
off.
think it's
Yeah,
the
they
same
trimmed
one.
that mullet off a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, that
boy.
fake beard. Oh, that
So,
hurts me.
a little context. So before Zachary Levi was cast as the title role in Shazam, I pronounced the exclamation point.
Yeah, like Mother.
He was Mother. He was Fandral in both Marvel's Thor: The Dark World and very briefly in Thor: Ragnarok. He had replaced Josh Dallas, who played Fandral, who was one of the Warriors 3 in the first Thor movie. I believe he was supposed to do it in the first Thor movie, but then he couldn't because there was a scheduling thing, and then he ended up jumping back in. I think, I don't know.
What was supposed to happen?
No, he was supposed to be Fandral in the first Thor movie,
got it.
and there was a scheduling conflict, and then he jumped in later.
I think it might have been with the was the show still on the air?
Yeah,
I think it might have been that.
It might have been a Chuck thing,
Chuck thing.
or this is a BS Zergnet headline that I'm remembering, and don't listen to
have
me.
not
I'm a paper rough.
kept up with my Zachary Levi fan sites like I should.
What?
I dropped off in about 2011.
I mean, ever since they got the good stuff off Tumblr, like I'm way out of the loop on that.
So, getting the story, Mr. Levi said, when I was cast as Fandral in Thor: The Dark World, though I wasn't able to initially do it, I knew that the Warriors 3 could be... Okay, so I think that's supposed to just say Thor. Yeah, so because he was originally not able to do Fandral. Yeah, Joe, confirmed. Right. I knew that the Warriors...
Word salad over here.
I don't know.
We broke Joe.
Do you smell almonds?
I just had a stroke. Okay. So when I got cast as Fandral in Thor, though I wasn't able to do it, I knew that the Warriors 3 could be really fun characters if they ever developed them. They just didn't. They
facts.
didn't.
That's true.
This is very true. If Fandral didn't die, I might still be under contract with Marvel and would have been able to get this job. And I say, F that! This is the coolest thing ever. I'm so happy. Not a lot wrong
He speaks
here.
the truth.
Yeah, I would rather be the lead in something than be like Thor's homie that shows up for 5 minutes in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were sort of a big part of the first one, and then they were just kind of there for 2, and then 3, they were just like, who are you? Get out of here.
I don't know. It's been a while since I rewatched the first one, but even then, like as far as like you said, his character development, they were still like, there's Thor's friends.
They were the wacky comic
Yeah.
relief, you know. They were sort of the spice that you kind of add to the broth there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
but
need to
then they
know-
just totally lost track of
As a
everything.
spiceless broth, though.
It's
He
pretty
got a
salt
nice.
and pepper.
He
Pretty salty.
did a jet ski chase in Thor: The Dark World, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they were running
to-
around on jet skis, invisible, things.
But
You
if
guys
you
remember
took,
Thor: The
I'd like
Dark
to
World?
see like a breakdown of all of his dialogue. Like it's probably 3 pages.
And it's probably, haha, Thor!
Thor, look out!
We did it!
Yeah.
Yes!
Over there!
I didn't notice that he had been recast when I saw Thor: The Dark World. And if I'm being honest, I'd forgotten that he was in Thor: Ragnarok at all. So probably a great move for Zachary Levi.
I feel like his whole, like, all he did in Thor Ragnarok was literally like, and then was murdered immediately.
Yeah.
Pretty much. This also makes me wonder, because he has a good point. They, again, I think Marvel has some issues with their supporting characters and leads and giving them that little bit of extra sauce that makes them interesting. I'm very curious to see if they even remember Sif.
No.
Or if
She's
they're
off.
just, or if they just say she died off camera, who cares? Move
Well, I
on.
think
She
that
went to
she's,
get cigarettes.
well, she's doing, or did that get canceled? Wasn't she supposed to be, or there was talk that she might be getting her own
Marvel
show?
show.
Yeah.
Or
She was on
Disney
Agents of
streaming, I mean?
I don't
S.H.I.E.L.D.
remember. Maybe she'll be on the Loki show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she could be on the Loki
Could
show.
be on the Loki show.
Which I hope is a variety show.
Like
It's Loki!
full-on-
Like a Rupert Pupkin,
Hey,
basement talk
yeah.
show.
Yeah, like he puts on the shows with like Matt Damon. And,
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
I would love that, and I'm much more interested in fleshing that out than talking about this anymore. I got to be honest. Yeah, no weirdness here. I agree. I would much rather be Shazam than a featured extra
Yeah.
in a Marvel movie. I've heard it pays more. Story number 3. Speaking of getting paid,
Oh boy.
Movie Pass. Thank God, guys. It's Movie Pass to The Dark World. This is Viva Variety, featuring Johnny Blue Jeans. The beleaguered ticketing service is trying to shake off its troubled image as a subscription company in a perpetual state of chaos and near collapse. Why does this sound like the plot to a Kevin Costner movie?
The Postman.
In the
Here's your Movie
future.
Pass, son.
Yeah, in the future. I deliver the mail for this movie company. The Postman is a great movie, and you should
Joe,
watch it.
don't. No.
No.
Someone
So
mentioned
good.
that we die on a lot of hills on SJU, but don't die on that hill.
Do not die on Postman Hill.
My definition of great is different than some people's definitions of great. But hear me out. In The Postman,
Let's
Tom Petty is
This
in the
is on a
Postman.
1 minute clock, by the way.
Okay. So in the Postman, Tom Petty's in the movie, and they sort of wink and nod that he's just actually Tom Petty.
Everyone loves that.
But it's in the far post-apocalyptic future. So how old is Tom Petty?
Well, God, how old is he
in
now?
the movie? Or
He's
dead.
stopped
He's
aging,
dead.
he is gone.
unfortunately.
Yeah, he is. But that's what.
Sorry, I don't
Or is
keep
the
up with my
Postman
Tom
just a
Petty.
week after the apocalypse happened and everything just went to hell like real quick? You have to watch the Postman to find out. Anyway.
30 seconds. That's good.
Yeah, 30 seconds. I'm very efficient. And I say a lot. The beleaguered ticketing service is trying to shake off its troubled image, blah, blah, blah. We know that. The campaign, its new campaign, which was rolled out this month, along with fresh offerings, includes print ads and a billboard in the Times, big screen along the tagline, "Let's go to the movies."
Good luck.
We
if you have
already
a Very
were.
Movie Pass subscriber, good luck.
Yeah. It's a tribute to our friends in exhibition, said Callie Needham, the executive VP of MoviePass, in an interview. We're saying that the best place to see a movie is a movie theater. That means getting off your couch and going to one. I'm going to read this several times.
I was excited for you to get to this one.
This is from
Quote?
This is a quote from someone at MoviePass. And I wish we had just epic dramatic music we could play under it. We're saying that the best place to see a movie is a movie theater. That means getting off your couch and going to one. That's sort of a story of human triumph fulfilled.
What?
Yeah.
Movie
the
Pass,
movies.
where standing up and leaving your house is a story of human
Some days,
triumph.
That's the triumph.
Which is
fulfilled.
funny because for MoviePass, the only way they make money is for you to not stand up and leave your house. So it may be
Yeah.
human triumph, but it's MoviePass failure.
Are they putting the human triumph line to put a little more pressure on you so that in the morning, if you're going to see Spider-Verse again, maybe you say, you know what, I don't think I have it in me to be a story of fulfilled human triumph today.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Maybe he wants to
the
make it
Rocky
sound
music
daunting.
starts playing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm getting out of my bed.
Dan, you'll be very excited about this. This month, MoviePass introduced a new series of plans, which vary in price depending on location.
Of course they do.
In the middle of the country, where tickets are cheaper, a monthly deal starts at $9.95 and allows customers to see 3 movies per month at some point during their theatrical run. At some point.
3 movies per month of MoviePass is choosing, which they rotate daily, and most of them, when I check in, are movies that are not playing generally in the middle of the country where tickets are cheaper. Asterisk.
I like that with MoviePass News, we're sort of able to do the Key and Peele bit of Angry Obama and his translator. That plan has been christened Select for when you want the economy level of a story of human triumph fulfilled. The most expensive plan, known as Red Carpet, which wasn't that supposed to be what ScreenJunkies Plus
Ooh,
was called?
briefly.
Ugh. How did they go out of business? Cost $19.95 and lets people see any 3 movies of their choosing at any time and in IMAX 3D and other premium formats.
One IMAX 3D or other premium formats. Continue.
In major cities, now it does start to sound like a Kevin Costner disaster film. In the major cities where tickets are most expensive, costs range from $14.95 for the Select plan to $24.95 for the Red Carpet package. Next week, he says MoviePass plans to reintroduce some sort of unlimited program that would enable users to see as many movies as they want each month. He did not reveal pricing for that plan.
$400 a month.
Right? Or how it's different from the first time they crashed and burned all of these plans. At one point, MoviePass predicted it would be able to make money by taking a cut of any concessions it helped sell. That enraged some theater owners, probably because MoviePass didn't ask them if that was a possible thing.
No.
But because products such as soda and popcorn are heavily marked up and are a major source of profits for movie theaters, really the only source of profits for movie theaters. And didn't we already have this MoviePass conversation where they were like, hey, nice concession stand, maybe what you should perhaps give us part of the profit.
It's like the worst mobster in town coming into a store and trying to shake him down. It's like, it's a nice store you got here. They're like, yeah, it is. Like, it'd be a shame if something would happen to it. And they're like,
You ain't gonna do nothing. What you gonna do?
Like, I'm just saying, it'd be a shame, something happened to your pretty store here. And the guy's like, Nothing will.
How has MoviePass become the real life version of the Gotti movie they produced? I think
that's true.
It's really kind of incredible.
Yeah, I need them to stop emailing me. I feel like I'm getting 2 emails a day that's like, hey, remember us? And
I
it's
hear
like,
they have gone to multiple time emails per day, which is insane.
yeah, I'm sorry, MoviePass. You can tell me you've changed all you want. I'm not taking you back.
Plus, whatever happened to the MoviePass dog? Wasn't there a dog that was in charge?
Oh yeah, that cool.
Has the dog already been fired?
Well, the dog is the reason. The dog's the one that's shaking up all of these movie theaters.
They actually transferred all their assets to the dog. You can't sue a dog in federal court.
Yeah, I think that's law. That is settled law.
Sorry.
Ain't no rule in the book says you can't sue a dog.
It's like the legal Air Bud defense.
He's a illegal. The company is abandoning.
Beagle.
Yeah, nice.
The company is abandoning.
Avenge ship.
He's a parabeagle, you son of a bitch. The company's abandoning that kind of revenue sharing model and will only charge a small service fee for items it sells. Moreover, it is also abandoning a previous plan to ask theaters to give MoviePass a discount on the tickets it sells, which was another source of friction.
But they're also starting a movie festival in the Caribbean where you can pre-purchase villas.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
$10,000 per villa. You have the Avengers villa, the DC villa. It's going to be an experience you'll never forget.
Oh boy.
I heard Ja Rule's going to be there.
Just if anyone asks you to take one for the team, just leave quietly.
Beyond that, their team is working to introduce what they're calling a red label solution for exhibitors. It would enable them to launch their own subscription program. I love cold reading MoviePass news. It's my favorite part of this job. It would enable them to launch their own subscription programs using MoviePass's platform and technology. Instead of, they are firefesting. It's about the app.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my God. Instead of casting itself as a disruptor, MoviePass is striking, in their own words, a more humble posture. Our new business strategy is to stabilize, optimize, and grow.
That's business. That is what that is how business works. I'm glad you
That would have
finally
been a
caught up.
nice business strategy from the beginning in hindsight.
Someone-
would be to stabilize, optimize, and grow.
Yeah,
Someone probably
thanks,
should have told them
President
that.
Dog.
Instead of chaotic, unpredictable growth.
So, guys, do you think MoviePass has it in them to make a big epic comeback?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Anything else we want to cover on this?
No.
Okay. That's our show.
No, it's
Well,
not.
Masked Singer.
Oh wait. Okay,
come
2
on.
minutes on the clock for
I gotta
Masked
get.
Singer.
I gotta get my notes out. Don't
Okay,
start the clock
yep.
till I start my notes.
Yep.
Okay, so there were going to be spoilers for Masked Singer.
Yes.
Masked Singer
Okay,
spoilers.
So
Masked
Masked
Singer
Singer
spoilers.
spoilers.
2 minutes of
Okay,
hang on. Let me
Here we
minimize
go.
wrestling news.
Who here's seen it? Who
And
here has not seen it?
I have
I
not.
didn't get a chance, so I'm
Okay,
excited.
well, I'm sorry. I'm going to spoil both of
No,
you on
no
the Masked
worries.
Singer.
That's fine. That's fine.
This will be the
that's
first
fine.
time I get to have the experience that everyone else has had, where they haven't gotten to see it yet.
Right.
And you get to
Okay.
hear.
Ready and go.
Okay, so I was convinced that last night it was going to come down to Alien and Raven as the bottom two, but it was Poodle, who actually did a not bad rendition of Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper on a big swing. But Poodle was the lowest vote getter.
Who's voting? Is it the
the
judges?
audience?
The audience?
So they say
Unclear.
the audience is voting. I think it's the
producers.
producers who know how much time each celebrity has on their hands
I
and
agree.
who can come back tomorrow
Yep.
for the rest of the shoot. So Poodle was revealed to be. Are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Margaret Cho.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Margaret Cho was Poodle, which is hilarious because Kim Jong apparently was co-starred in a show with Margaret Cho and was quite surprised to know that he had not recognized his friend's voice under the Poodle mask.
They did throw some
They did.
head fakes of like, oh, she's into like justice and like she's here to lay down the law. So everyone was thinking TV judge or lawyer or
Yeah.
activist or something. Comedian Margaret Cho.
They did. They've given up on pretending that they don't know who B is. They pretty much announced last night that it's Gladys Knight. Like Robin Thicke was like, I know that voice, and it's Gladys Knight. And so this whole pretense of not knowing who B is sort of gone. Plus, Fox announced that Gladys Knight is singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. So I think that also sort of gives away that maybe they have some stake in elevating the. By the way, not that her public platform shouldn't be elevated because she's a wonderful talent and an amazing.
I
singer.
can't think of a better way to elevate Gladys Knight than to dress her as a bumblebee.
Yeah.
We need the
So
pips. She needs some
Raven,
pips as her drones.
Raven again. They've given up all pretense. It's Ricky Lake.
They put her birthday.
They put her birth date
in
on
the
screen.
in the package.
Yeah. So B and Raven, it's pretty much settled who it is. Rabbit and Alien. I have no idea. I'm clueless.
20 seconds.
Rabbit is in some kind of a boy band.
Yep.
And they made some reference to being a chef or something. And then Alien is has sisters. She says she's a quadruple threat. The Jackson speculation continues.
I think you nailed it. It's
LaToya.
It's LaToya.
Well, we won't know because next week I'm excited. They're performing in a single and as a group.
Group challenge.
The
And
game's
that
about
is
to change.
the cliffhanger we're going to end this on.
Okay,
Masked Singer
Masked
is
No
Singer.
more
over.
spoilers. Okay.
Well, guys, I can't believe that that's who the poodle is. Today is going to be a hell of an episode of Movie Fights. It's the championship!
Whoa,
Dan
belt to the
Merle,
line.
one-on-one with Greg Alba. I'm really excited about this. I've also seen your answers, and I think it's going to be a really kind of crazy, fun fight.
So we're gonna be a weird one. Not weird like they're not weird questions. They're actually great questions, but like
Yeah, your answers are
crazy.
just very,
Yeah, it's
and
gonna
I'm
be
really
very fun.
interested. No news yet as to whether or not you will both be standing, since it is a one-on-one fight.
You have to tune in to find
You'll
out.
have to tune in to find out. This is going to be a super fun one. We'll see you guys today at 4 o'clock. Make sure you check out Honest Trailers, Honest Trailer commentaries, and all the wonderful content that Screen Junkies provides to you on a daily
Here in the
basis.
sidebar or here on the side.
I don't know if we do that
part of the
anymore.
screen are we on?
Anyway, everybody keep gesturing just in case we do it. Bye, guys.